Hello, everybody. Craig Ferguson again here, and I want to talk about um, In the Place of No Way Out. It is my belief, stemming from 3 years of around this time frame, where a difficult circumstances arise, and in each one of those times where we didn't know what to do next. We were trusting God as best as we could. And hopefully I can go back to that statement right there. We were trusting God to the best that we could. And God, in his faithful love and his commitment to us, he made a way out of no way. Where there wasn't a way for us, he made this way out of no way. So I want to talk about that today. I want to kind of get into that a little bit, and I want to talk about certain steps or places that you're going to need to be as you go through this process. I need you to understand, first and foremost, there are the miraculous times where in a moment of time God makes a way. Okay? But then there are times where he chooses, and I would say, from my perspective, I would say that he chooses to use those situations at times to develop you. So instead of the immediate, out of his love, long-term love for you, he chooses rather to engage you in a process over time, in which, in that time frame, okay, however long, whatever the dimensions of that time frame is, he uses that to build you, to instruct you, to strengthen you, to affect a measure of transformation on your mind, where your mind is made new concerning certain things. Your perception, you see things differently. Okay? And so I'm challenging each and every one of you that for some, this is not for everybody, but for some, just oxymoron there. For some of you that are in this situation, I believe that this does apply. Okay, that these things that I'm about to share will apply for you. You can make the choice to do it if you want to or not. That is totally up to you. This may not apply to you. And guess what? If it doesn't apply to you, that's fine. If you choose not to, that is fine as well. What I am sharing is what God has developed in me over these last few years, specifically, and quite possibly, I'm pretty sure, over previous years, beyond these last 3 years. Okay, but I'm focusing on these last 3 years because I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a structure of development that's going on that God has placed me in, and it's my belief that I'm not the only one in it. Okay, so I need to share some things. This is like this may be a little challenging to some, because some of you that are in this situation, because of how you see things. And like I said just a few moments ago, that when God engages you in a process of development, one of the things that he wants to do, or that one of his intentions in taking you through that process, it's not because he's mad at you. It's because he needs to develop you. You see, God declares the end from the beginning. So he sees your end. He already knows your end. He's fully aware at all times how he designed you. How he designed you to operate within the physical realm. He knows exactly what it's going to take for you to get there, to where you're living out that design and you're glorifying God because you are according to Romans 12:2, you are proving that the will of God for your life is good, it's perfect, and it's acceptable. The way you do that is by becoming all that he designed you to be. That's the way you do that. You approve by engaging. You approve not by, okay, God, give me a revelation. Let me see what's written on my scroll. You know, that's a starting point. That's definitely, I mean, that's part of it, but that's not all of it. Because once you know what's on your scroll, it is now up to you to live that. Okay? And for some of you, that may be one reason why certain things you are not privy to, you're not yet aware of. And so I'm challenging you now to really move into this. Move into, take full advantage of this time. Take full advantage of this time. And instead of waiting for something to take place, engage with what you know about God and what he has said about you. Engage it.